Hello, Musto0063 back for I Want to Be the Citadel Part 4. Last time we, again, rather quickly completed World 3, aka Spike World, or at least that's what I like to call it. So, yeah, still not too difficult at the moment, but I'm kind of anticipating the difficulty will pick up a little bit. So, yeah, he is hoping for your benefit as we start World 4. So, instantaneous screw-ups, nice. This one I kind of feel, yeah, the difficulty definitely does start to not ramp up at this point in time, but yeah, it gets a little bit trickier. Kind of see this first bit. That was so risky. I don't know why on earth I went for that quicker than I did, but or quick as I did. But anyway, yeah, the little area on the bottom, you can clearly see the those spikes on the ceiling. Just it doesn't give you a lot of room to make the jumps through there, so, you know, but if provided you time things reasonably well, you should be okay. One good thing about this little world is you might think there's kind of like a shortage of save points around. Well,
thank you. Yeah.
If you shoot those guys who are sort of tied up and being held hostage or whatever, then they'll give you a save point, or at least most of the time they will. There's one example that I will show off where that doesn't hold true, but yeah, for the most part, when you see one of those guys being held hostage, shoot them, and yeah, you will be given, or you'll be granted an additional save point. Here we have these little, well, we have the bullets kind of like coming, as you can see, up from the floor, and also down from the ceiling, and also those Christmas tree giant jumps that I absolutely hate, but yeah, not too bad. And also these, yeah, it's really not too difficult to time in between these, yeah, those sort of pellet shots. When you make it over there, be careful. That little piranha plant type enemy will try and snare you. So yeah, when you make it over to that platform, just jump over it. Just as soon as you land, jump over it, and you'll avoid it. You'll avoid it when it tries to snare you. We had a sort of similar-ish part in World 3, where we had a kind of like, well, a little bit of an avoidance thing, but also a kind of shoot the sort of enemies as well. Here we just have a pure avoidance, and it's basically just dodge a rain of projectiles that comes down from the ceiling. The timer there started off at 60. Don't worry, it's not actually going down in seconds. You don't have to survive anywhere near as long as a minute. Although, frankly, again, this is not tricky really at all. You could even, like I did there, actually kind of as soon as the because they don't stop kind of raining down when the timer stops. But as you saw there, the door actually kind of opens, or the wall parts way, and you can exit to the right. But you don't have to wait for all the projectiles to go off screen before you can move. You can actually just make your way to the exit as soon as you like.
Soon.
Watch out for that little trick. That's kind of very annoying. First time that happened. And don't forget this little guy down here. He's easy to miss. That was dreadful. I was trying to double jump in water when there was no water there. Terrible. But yeah, don't miss that little guy down the bottom. His extra kind of save point will be invaluable. And we have a lot of them here, so this guy also has a save point, which is slightly, sprite-wise at least, kind of stuck in the wall, so you want to watch out for that. Oh, a trap I forgot about, yay. Watch out for the troll blocks, and this guy here. So, okay, fine, yeah, I will free him, and then I will hit the mystery block, and I will die. So you do not want to shoot this guy and free him, so yeah. It kind of almost feels like he's in such a position that you really don't. You certainly don't have to, need to shoot him anyway. But yeah, there is something somewhat suspicious of him being there anyway. But to say you can shoot him and not touch the switch, it doesn't make any difference. Just if you do that, just obviously make sure you're on the right-hand side of him, because if you're on the left, then you have no way whatsoever of getting through without taking damage. Again, this guy here, another save point. These guys are quite difficult to see in the water, so yeah, do keep your eyes peeled. Not that it's like massively difficult anyway, that it would be that it would be insanely difficult to get through without these kind of additional save points. But why not make things easier for you or for yourself where you can? Damn it. And up the top there, you can kind of see that we've got some collect. Oh no, I forgot about this jump. but I did it first go, and yay. I rubbed up against the wall just below the spike that's kind of pointing upwards, and I think that helps somewhat, but yeah, I don't like those kind of corner jumps. As I was saying here, yeah, we've got these batteries, so you collect the 3 batteries, I think they're batteries anyway, yeah, you can see that little barrier up at the top that's kind of, or the grey thing at the top, yeah, that, you collect 3 batteries and the path upwards goes away. I don't 100% know if it's actually on a timer or anything like that, but yeah, I'm going to rush for the exit anyway. But you can probably collect the batteries in any order you like. In fact, I can hang around a little bit here and explain and see if the barrier comes down. It doesn't look like it does, so I assume it's not timed, which means you can collect the batteries in any order you like. I kind of felt there might have been a timed element to it, so hence why I collected the one over the spikes, which would give me the first, which would mean I can get the one below the spikes in the middle last, and that means I can get out quick enough, or that would be the one to get last, so I can get out up the top the most speedily, but clearly I didn't need to. And yeah, that brings us, I wasn't expecting the level to go that well, but yeah, that brings us to the end of level 4. We've of course got a boss, and here it is. Got a bit more health than some of the other ones, so yeah, we're going to be here a little bit longer. But he's a bit out of our reach now, so yeah, basically what you do is you shoot the spikes along the floor, your shots bounce off the spikes and hit him. He has an array of attacks. Most of them are okay. I don't like that one. I never like that one. I hate it even more when he goes into his so-called berserk phase, or his crazy phase, or his rage phase, whatever. He'll colour himself, or his colour will change to red at a certain point. That was atrocious. At a certain point during the fight, I think it's when he's down to about 25 health. And all the attacks just get a little bit faster, a little bit more difficult to avoid, and I hate that one where the lasers kind of come up from under the ground, because I can never remember what order they kind of come up at. But other than that one, most of them are just kind of like dodging stuff that comes down from the ceiling. He does have one which you've already seen where he kind of produces a sort of beam in the middle, and the projectile. Why did I do that? Oh. And the projectiles come out kind of horizontally, which is a little bit different from the other ones. But as you can see here, yeah. Other than those two, most of them are just kind of like dodge stuff that comes from the ceiling. And these are probably the easiest. Although I think the horizontal one is the one that kind of with the beam, and the horizontal one is pretty easy as well. The one I just don't like is the laser beam one. It's okay during his normal phase like here, because I can just somewhat, well, in theory anyway, although I'm clearly still absolutely atrocious at it. Dodging 2 of those is not so bad because you don't have to weave so much. When you've got 3 of them, you do have to do a little bit more weaving. Although I'm going to pay attention here at the first point where the laser comes and not even bother trying to jump through. So I will stick on the ground and just walk left and right to avoid them. That's probably the easiest thing to do. But I'm always a bit nervous about that in terms of where the lasers come from. So I do like to try to jump just to kind of give myself, I am doing terribly, just to give myself a bit more reaction time. But, and I say, it's usually fine when dodging just 2 of them. But when dodging 3, it usually means I'm going to have to pull off some kind of weaving manoeuvre, but can be a bit tricky. And since I can't even dodge 2 of them all that well, 3's not going to, I guarantee you 3's not going to go very well. But yeah, this attack is, I want to say just before I kind of like might have died. Oh, that was lucky. Probably the easiest one of the lot. I kind of feel like some of these ones here, they start to get more projectiles, they do become quicker. This one probably gives you more room than the other one that comes from up above, so I guess I'd rather this one than these slightly smaller pellets, but more of them and sort of tighter gaps to avoid. Thank you for doing that when you're snow close to dead, but I'm hoping we should be okay here. And yeah. So thankfully when you kill him they all go away, and I'm also going to get out of his way here. I don't believe if you stand under him, well I'm not sure actually, I've never tested it, and I don't have the desire to do so, but thought I'd get out of the way there just in case his sprite crashing down actually would kill me. But yeah, it may not. It's not a terribly difficult boss anyway. A little bit difficult, more difficult than some of the other ones. Definitely the most difficult so far, but yeah, as you see, still not all that bad. And we're still going to finish the entirety of World 4 in just about 10 minutes. So clearly the difficulty is still not picking up that much. But yeah, I think that definitely is going to change with the next world. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video, and stay tuned next time for part 5, World 5, when I guarantee you we will start to get things will start to get just that little bit more difficult. But until then, cheerio.